Hey Black Stars. So I just want to talk to you about drinking water. You know, I once told my very first student here in Arizona, I once told him, that he should be drinking a lot of water. And he comes up to me a few days later, he's like, man, I've been drinking water like it's the thing to do. I go, well, yeah, because it is the thing to do. And it's true. You need to be drinking water. Yes, we can talk about, filtering it and making sure that you're not getting, the impurities and chemical additives and stuff. You want real, true water. Let's ignore that side of it just for a moment, and let's just talk about drinking water. Now, the old rule was drink eight ounce glasses of water a day, and it turns out that general rule is, thanks Sophia, turns out that general rule is insufficient. Hey, turns out that rule is insufficient. So, there's the idea that popped up, a decade ago, that instead of, maybe it's older than that, but that instead of the eight ounce glasses, you should be drinking your body weight in ounces, or half your body weight in ounces. Again, not necessarily across the board true. If you're particularly active, if you live in an arid climate like Phoenix, you're going to have to drink a lot more than that. Can you drink too much water? Absolutely, you can drink too much water. But you know what? Your body's going to tell you that you're not comfortable, that you're not doing well, before you get to that point of literally drowning your cells. Generally speaking, if you're an average-sized adult with a, normal American activity, which is little more than walking a little bit every day, yeah, you can probably stick by those old formulas and be fine. If you're moderately athletic, just moderately, just to stay healthy, you're going to need to bump it up. If you're extremely athletic, extremely active, if you live in an arid climate, you're going to have to bump it up quite a lot, depending on your size. Some people, Dwayne Johnson for a while was quoted as drinking 3 gallons of water a day. Most of you are not going to need 3 gallons of water a day. But we should be talking at least a gallon. I go through a gallon a day myself, generally. You should be talking at least a gallon, and I should probably drink more than a gallon. I tend to underfeed and underdrink. I just do things rather than consuming things. But that's not an excuse. I should definitely be drinking more than a gallon a day. You should be drinking about a liter first thing on waking, just to get everything started. Cold water. Cold does wonders for your nervous system. And you should be drinking throughout the day. Surrounding activity, you should be drinking a lot. Definitely you should be getting electrolytes in there in some way, shape, or form. Whether I do not recommend sports drinks. I would recommend you get your salts through food and not liquid, but for rapid replenishment, during athletic activities and whatnot, it may be beneficial to carry a packet of a variety of salts. Potassium chloride, classical table salt, sodium chloride. There's a couple others that are common in the sports drink. Pedialyte, it's really high sugar though. The reason that Gatorade no longer tastes like crap is because when I believe it was the Coke company bought them, they changed the formula to include a lot of sugar, whereas before it was literally just electrolyte water, slightly flavored electrolyte water. Yeah, I mean, the sugar will help during an athletic performance or whatever, but seriously, I think we way overdo it on sugar, so I would steer clear of that. But the point is, you need to be drinking water, and you need to be drinking a lot of it. You know, I'm 6'2", I weigh a little over 200 pounds, so I definitely need to be drinking a gallon plus. During the summer here, I should be pushing to 1.5 gallons at least. You may not be that big or that active. Be more active. I would highly recommend, though, that you start drinking upwards of 1 gallon a day. Upwards of 1 gallon a day. And once again, it's a fairly arbitrary recommendation just based on observation and experience on my end. But the fact is that people drink far too little water, just pure water. Yes, you get a little bit of hydration out of, flavored drinks and, coffees and teas and stuff like that. You get a little bit of hydration out of it, but not much, and not to make up for the water. So make sure you're drinking a lot of water. I just don't know how to say it any plainer than that. Talk to you guys later. Good drink.